I started my menses when I was about 11. My granny being a nurse, I always had this pain by the side here, my right side. So I would always ask, Granny, I've got this pain, and when I touch, it's hard here. It's painful, what is it? And every time she touched, she would say, I hope you don't have fibroid. I left it because to me it didn't make any sense, or it wasn't worth investigating. Until later on now, when I was at work, I felt this sharp pain, intense pain, as if it was period pain, but there was no blood coming out. It was just pain by the side. I knew it was my uterus, but I couldn't even stand, I couldn't bend, I couldn't even breathe properly. That's when I called my doctor. Then she said I needed an emergency operation. It was my fibroid. I got married at an age where I was saying, I think now I've done everything, I've done it all, and I need a partner. And being an orphan, I think he came at the right time. So we started trying for a baby about 3 months after I got married, and I got pregnant 6 months later. The doctor had said they would try and take the baby out as soon as I had reached 28 weeks, but I didn't manage to reach 28 weeks. I lost the baby at 15 weeks. It was a terrible experience. I knew it was fibroid. I also lost another baby at 4 months. Recently, that was last year, and it was also because of the fibroids. Initially, or right from the start, my husband, he knew I had fibroids. I tried to get an operation then, but my husband said, no, why don't you wait? But it was as if he was blaming me for not being able to carry the baby for the whole 9 months. I discovered he already had an affair, and that the girl was already pregnant because I couldn't conceive. It was heartbreaking because, one, I had lost my baby, the baby that I so wanted. 2, I was losing someone whom I thought loved me a lot, and someone whom I thought came into my life, as a partner for life. Now someone else was taking him, or he was giving his heart to someone else, and I felt all alone. It was as if having fibroid was a crime. When it comes to my husband, I just hope God will give him patience to wait, to know that a child is a gift that comes from God, and to have faith in this doctor who says he can do it. The first thing that I advise women out there is to get checked. So get checked regularly, especially if you have problems with your menses, if you have period pain, and if eventually you don't manage to conceive because of fibroid. Don't blame yourself, because people have a tendency of thinking that maybe it's witchcraft or something else which has caused that problem of not being able to conceive. But at times it's something like fibroid, something which can be corrected by doctors while the fibroids are still small. So I would advise men to accept and maybe to also consider adoption. Please don't throw children that are unwanted into the bins, because some of us have waited this long, some of us are struggling to have kids. So when God blesses you with a child, love that child, look after that child.